everyone. It's your big sister Chiquis, and you've reached my personal voicemail box for the Dear Chiquis podcast. I'm here to give you advice on anything and everything you need help with, whether you're going through a breakup or having issues with your family, or maybe you have a question about my personal life. Whatever the case is, I want to hear from you. Remember, these are my thoughts and my opinions, and if you're suffering from a serious issue or hardship, you should seek help from a qualified professional. All right, now go ahead and leave your message at the sound of the beep.
Hi, Chiquis. I'm a fan of yours and your mom's. Jenny Rivera. I hear all your songs and your mom's, of course, because you guys are so amazing and I love you guys so much. I have 3 questions for you. So, what is your favorite memory of your mom? And the second question is, what is your favorite memory of your dad? The third question is, what is your favorite color? God bless you and have a good day. Bye, Chiquis.
Oh, Ruby, you're so cute. Thank you so much for the kiss. I'm sending you one back. Mwah. Okay, and thank you for listening to my music and my mother's music. That's the best way that you can keep my mom's legacy alive is by listening to her music. So I appreciate you so much. Okay, my favorite memory with my mother. Oh my gosh, I have so many favorite great memories. But I have to say, one that I'm never going to forget is after I moved out the year that she passed, we were finally living that mother-daughter relationship, and we met for lunch, something we had never done before. I think her and I both felt very awkward, but it was nice to finally just have my mom and talk to her like my mother and not like my business partner or taking care of the kids or what's going on in the household. It was so beautiful. And we ate at this restaurant that they closed down in Encino, where her house was. And it was one of her favorite restaurants. It was called Farfalla. And we had a salad, and it was like the middle of the day. And we went to get our nails done together. Like we had never done that before. And it was just so beautiful. It was like in June sometime. And we were really working on our mother-daughter relationship. So that's something I'll never forget, amongst so many other memories, just so beautiful. And with my dad, believe it or not, even though so many things happen, I had really nice memories with him. He was really good at cooking for us every weekend, and he would make us these pancakes, like Mickey Mouse pancakes. So it had like the little ears and everything. And he would put little chocolate chips in them. And my sister Jackie remembers that as well. And one thing that I'll never forget is he's the one that taught me a lot about music. I love Shakira and Selena, and I love Maná because of my dad and Anitos Verdes. And I remember going across this bridge in Long Beach, and we were singing our hearts out to Maná. And he says, "Vamos a la luna." And we were like singing, and my sister was in the backseat, and it's something I'll never forget. And I really felt like I was going to the moon. It was so nice. So that's my favorite memory with my dad. And my favorite color, my all-time favorite color, one that never changes, is red, because it's passion, it's love. That's a color like my staple color, right? And then every year is a different color. So the accent color of this year is powder blue, like baby blue. It's like my favorite right now. So yeah, that's it. I think I answered all your questions, right? I hope I did. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed answering your questions. So thank you so much, Ruby. Sending you another big kiss. A lot of them. Okay, guys, next question comes from Sergio.
Hi, Chiquis. I first want to say that I am a big fan. I have watched all your reality shows, listened to your music, read your books, and listened to your podcast on a weekly basis. I believe you are a light in this world, and also want to thank you for putting out positivity out there. I hope one day I can meet you in person. My question is, do you have a favorite artist when it comes to Christian or worship music? I love you so much, Chiquis. Take care y te mando un abrazo bien grande. Y que mi Padre Dios te bendiga siempre. Adiós.
Hi, Sergio. Thank you, baby. Likewise, may God bless you. And thank you so much for all those beautiful things you said. That is what I live for, is to be a light in this world. And even when I'm having bad days, being a light in the world helps me and reminds me why I'm here. And people like you that remind me, it's just confirmation to keep going, because life gets hard for me too, you know? So thank you so much. I appreciate it. And in regards to worship music, my go-to always is Hillside United. I love all of their music. If I had to choose, I would probably choose them. And yeah, and sometimes I just put it on Pandora and I put on like Hillside, and then a bunch of artists come out. worship music, and it's wonderful. So yeah, share. I would love to know who your favorite is. Maybe it's someone I don't know, and I always love to discover new music. So let me know. Leave me another voice note, okay? Thank you, Sergio. Te mando un besote. Alrighty, guys. Last question comes from Mayra.
Hi, Chiquis. I'm catching up with some older podcasts that I didn't get a chance to listen to about you speaking about, some things that you were going with your siblings, some things you were going through. And I hope everything works out with you. And I know it's probably hard for you to como que despegarte de la mentalidad esa como la segunda madre, ¿no? And then you have to get more into like the sister role. So that's probably hard. But I hope you guys are able to work it out. I'm not quite sure why you're having issues like with all of them at the same time, which I know you said it was like a disagreement in regards to Johnny, but I hope it doesn't have anything to do like with your current husband. I hope he's not like getting you away from your siblings. It doesn't sound like that's the case, but I don't know. You've been very down lately, and it's just kind of worrying me.
Oh, Mayra, thank you. Thank you so much. No, I can absolutely guarantee it has nothing to do with Emilio. Al contrario, he's always like saying, oh, I miss the kids. Because he's really close to my nieces and nephews. So no. Emilio, thank God. I wouldn't even be able to be with someone if they're driving me away from my unit. I always say this, a person that you're with, your significant other, if they drive you away from your family, if they cause separation, to me, that's called, they want to divide and conquer. And I'm just never going to allow that again, because that happened in my past. And thank God that's not the situation with Emilio. So no, things are better. I think they're just never going to be what they were, to be honest, as hard as that is for me to accept fully. It's a hard pill to swallow, but I think we're just all getting older and everyone has a mind of their own. And I was used to, as the oldest sister, I had a lot of say in their lives because they were young. And now they're stepping into their own and they're spreading their wings. And I have to just allow it. And I have to just get used to this new. It's just new and foreign for all of us. But I'm praying that things do get better and better and better. And we'll see. And I have noticed that people are noticing. I'm getting a lot of questions. It could be because I talk about it here on the podcast, but also we were just so freaking close, and I made it a point for us to be close. And I am just letting things be, literally letting go, surrendering. And I never really thought that I would be at this point with my siblings. Like, I'm just welcoming however they want to deal with things. I'll be here. I'm also a little bit not guarded. I don't know if that's the right word, but I am a little bit more apprehensive maybe. And kind of like, I don't even know how to explain what it is that I'm feeling, but I think some of you can understand me, especially the older sisters out there. Once you feel like you have helped raise your siblings and then things change and they become adults, it's just all we can do is really just pray, like let go and let God. And all I do is like God, take care of them, take care of their hearts and their minds. And if they need something, they'll come look for me. And hopefully I'm able to give them advice. And hopefully my heart is open and feels safe enough to be there, which I'm pretty sure I will be, but it's sad, So if anyone out there has gone through this before, please leave me a message. I would love to hear from you, actually. I would love to see if there's something that I could be doing that I'm not doing, Thank you so much for worrying and just pray for us, please, because it's not easy. Our mom isn't here. We don't have our parents. And I'm kind of also wondering, what do I do? Do I pressure? Do I not? So I'm going to start with a new life coach very soon. So I'm excited about that. I'll let you guys know because that's one of my main questions. But anyway, thank you guys so much for your questions this week. And thank you guys so much for caring enough about me to check in on me. That means a lot to me. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And I hope you guys are having a really good week, an amazing week. And I hope to hear from you more, okay? If you have a question about anything you're dealing with, it could be about marriage or friendship, or even an internal conflict you're having with yourself, leave me your questions at speakpipe.com/Chiquis and Chill podcast. Hasta la próxima. This is a production of iHeartRadio and the My Cultura Podcast Network. Follow us on Instagram at My Cultura Podcast and follow me, Chiquis, that's CHIQUIS. For more podcasts from iHeart, visit the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to your favorite podcast.